Hi everyone, we're here at C4 with the wonderful Yaya Han. Who's graciously decided to come by and show us some of her fantastic cosplays, of course. Now, when it comes to cosplay, I mean, you're one of the big ones. You're really well known. Honestly, you're one of the first major ones I heard of myself. So with doing this so long, I have to say, was there anything in particular that you knew you'd want to go down this path, or has it always been like, you know what, I'm a nerd, I want to dress up?
It's definitely, I'm a nerd, I want to dress up. I grew up with anime, manga, and video games and such, so cosplay, I think, when I discovered it, was just sort of the natural progression. Like, that's how I wanted to express that I was a fan, and so it was definitely all hobbyist based, because back in '99 there was no way to do this for a living. It was like there was literally absolutely no possibility of doing anything cosplay related for any sort of business. I mean, cosplay we were the freaks of the geeks. Like, we were the freakiest ones, and people would actually shun cosplayers at conventions because we were like the really crazy and obsessed ones. And so over the years, everything I've done has been sort of reactionary, from people asking me to make things for them, to conventions asking me to come and teach panels and such. And so it's been, each step of the way has been not quite sure if this is the right way to go, because it's like it was an unpaved path. Nobody has done this before me before. So it's like I was basically the guinea pig for a lot of the things that are now standard in cosplay.
And of course, I mean, you've been all across the world. And obviously, I'd probably imagine every country kind of does cosplay differently. Is there a particular country that you find embraces it the most, or one you like visiting again and again? Anything in particular that kind of stands out to you among your travels?
For sure. Well, one great thing to realize is that despite cultural differences and language barriers, cosplay really unites people across the globe. There's always that I always find the passionate people, the ones that are really into the craftsmanship aspect, or really into the performance aspect, and that's very universal. But I really like going to Europe because I think the community hasn't developed as, it hasn't become as mainstream as cosplay has now in North America. And so there's definitely still that very tight-knit community feel in Europe, and the focus is very much so about the characters and representing them, and craftsmanship, and that's where I feel the most at home.
And I guess the last one here is you work fantastic on your cosplays. I've loved so many of them, and obviously you have a passion for it yourself. Is there one in particular that you've always wanted to do but you just haven't found the time, or like your ultimate dream project? The one that will take the 5 years out of your life, that sort of thing.
I think that my list keeps growing, and there have been. I mean, I would like to think that there's never the one costume that once I do it, that's it, because you always want to keep pushing yourself. And after I've made 350 costumes in 17 years, I'm still learning, I'm still making more. So it's there's never that one dream costume that I feel like is out of reach. Everything is within reach, it just has to be the right time and the right occasion. But right now I'm really excited about winter months. I get to take a break from conventions and get to craft. And the costume I'm hoping to finish is actually an original design that will be based on Chinese mythology. So yeah, so I will kind of go back to my roots, and I'm from China originally, and sort of go deep into that, the history and mythology of it.
That's fantastic. That's awesome. Always good to embrace. I guess at the end here, just thank you so much for coming down to C4 in Canada, and just being here and being awesome. Thank you. And hopefully we'll see again sometime down the road. And well, that's us. Signing off.